Orgone energy is the natural Earth's energy. It is the most powerfulest energy on Earth because it resonates at 7.8. The Schumann resonance is the natural energy of the Earth. That energy rises all the way to 13 on December 2012. These orgone pyramids have the capacity to vibrate to that same energy. What they do, they mimic ley lines. Ley lines range from 6 meters long. So, can you imagine? These ley lines are all across the world. If we were to stand on those positions, we would absorb this powerful Earth's energy constantly. It also gives you oxygen, which amplifies the energy. So these are what ley lines are. When placing one of those pyramids in a location like home, they allow you to balance those radiations that we have all around us.
Anyons are commonly known as negative ions. A negative ion is an atom or molecule that has gained one or more extra negatively charged electrons. A positive ion is an atom that has lost one or more electrons due to a high energy impact. Positive ions are harmful to the human body, while negative ions are beneficial. Positive ions have been found to constrict blood vessels, increase blood pressure, increase blood acidity, weaken bones, and much more. Negative ions may have just the opposite effect. In our modern environment, like shopping malls and offices, there are more positive ions than negative, and this is depressing our body's systems. We must strike a balance by enhancing our bodies with more negative ions, or anyons.
With orgone, you can also place food under it. When you place food by an orgone, it amplifies the energy and transforms it and brings the negative ions. So can you imagine when you place one of these on an orgone? You may not feel the difference in the taste, but your body electromagnetic field will enhance that energy within you. How about placing water next to an orgone? You know, the molecular structure of water changes all the time. If you place water by nature, your water will taste better, more smoother. If you place it by an orgone, same thing. Same kind of energy will be rising from this water. The energy of water is magnificent. You can talk to water. The room is being ionized because of the orgone. Normally you would see the positive ions going much higher than this. But as we move the ion meter towards the orgone, you're going to see a shift because we're getting closer to the energy. So around that space that you work around with, if you put an ion meter next to a pyramid, you will notice the transformation. Now look, this is the pyramid here that you're buying, and they are actually going up. Here we are here, minus. So the negative ions are in the pyramids. You can see clearly as it goes higher. We notice a dramatic change in the energy, a dramatic change. So here we are. Orgone pyramids are able to transmute those positive ions which are bad for you. So let me remove this so you can see for yourself. Look, 725. These are the Egyptian pyramids that I provide, and these are the other ones. You can buy yourself an ion meter and check it for your own self. These beautiful pyramids are able to transform energy. Look, in this one here, so I'm saying it goes even higher. Oh my God, 1,345. The ancient Egyptians didn't just place pyramids in certain areas for no reason. Remember first, ley lines trigger the energy's earth frequency. Now, when you place a pyramid, say for example the Giza plateau, placed in certain areas, that energy refocuses the energy upwards. Not just energy upwards, it preserves food. If you place food underneath a pyramid, or if you live inside a pyramid, you are likely to feel a positive energy naturally. Without it being an orgonite, you are naturally going to feel this energy because the Earth's energy is already inside the pyramid. And naturally inside it, it focuses the point to a certain area. Living inside the pyramid is powerful. The ancient Egyptians preserved mummies inside pyramids. They also preserved food. They also preserved certain energies which they were dealing with. Tachyon energy. Without the need to use electricity, we were using organic energy. These are one of the reasons why people like Wilhelm Reich, Nikola Tesla have been suppressed. Information's been suppressed all the way because of this one energy. And now these energies are being brought back into the earth once again. Because energy, it could never stop flowing. It constantly vibrates and constantly moves around you. Now, I'm moving towards them. Observe carefully. It's gone to minus. What's happening here? It's going higher. As you can see clearly, what I'm going to do now is take out the orgonite so you can see inside the bag. You can see inside the bag. I have not moved or changed or touched anything. You will see with your own eyes. These beautiful orgonite pyramids, yeah, are actually creating this negative ion force field. They're all in the bag. Have a look. Inside the bag. So many. Chemtrails are those things that keep affecting the weather. The weather keeps getting polluted based upon those clouds that you see in the sky. Certain clouds are not natural clouds. Furthermore, a lot of clouds in the UK, in the world, are not natural. Natural clouds are very different from chemtrail clouds. Chemtrail clouds are stretched. These are mini aeroplanes that you will see in the sky flying. And those aeroplanes, man, I don't know who are inside them. Radiation, chemtrails, those type of things, we don't really want them to affect us, do we? We need to care for people. So these type of pyramids will help enhance things. You know, it's not just about the energy of the pyramids though, and the energy of orgon. You have to take care of your health first and foremost. Other things will come naturally. These things enhance and help things that are around you. Wi-Fi. Are you dealing with computers, wireless? You need to get one of those, because we live in a day and age where these electricity, nuclear effects are affecting us. We are constantly being polluted from all around. So taking care of yourself is very important. Making sure that, you know, if you ain't dreaming, these will help you dream. If you still don't dream, then there's something that you need to deal with. Dreams are very important. They guide us through different directions. We need to know what we're doing, because there's so many things affecting us constantly. Dreams are the gateway to your next place. If you don't dream, then there's a problem. If you work in a place where there's negative people around you, I suggest that you put an orgon around it. Any type of orgon will help. I also have these mini orgonite pyramids that you can carry around you all the time. These ones are very powerful and popular. If you go on orgoneenergy.com, you can get one of those. Very beautiful, small size. These are also selling on eBay for only $8.99. Get one of those, protect yourself. Type in orgon on Google Chrome, you would see it. Only $8.99, and I'm telling you, the feedback on this is good. And it's very powerful. Trust me, very powerful. If you pull it around plants, it helps the growth of plants. Pull it around nature, Nature loves it. Put it around birds. Birds fly around these. Put these around cats. Cats love these. I've had headaches in the past. I've had one of these around my neck. And trust me, it's helped. You can feel the tingle of orgonite if you allow yourself to feel. Naturally feeling will help the feeling of the orgonite. Right now as I speak, I'm actually feeling the energy on my throat. Right now. These are crystal based, so they have crystals inside them. You have the quartz, which is the main raw crystals. We also have the little tiny crystals. Specification is on also on my website. So in these pyramids, I also put gold, real gold leaf, 124% gold leaf. You got 24 carats gold leaf inside these. 24 carats, if you can see at the top, or the apex. This is the gold leaf that we put inside the orgonite. These are organic, real 100% gold leaf. Real gold leaf we put inside a pyramid. Gold amplifies energy by nature. Silver magnetizes energy by nature. So when you put gold leaf in it, it amplifies, because gold leaf is so much like a representation of the solar energy or the sun's energy. So it amplifies energy. Whereas silver is more magnetized. It magnetizes the energy inside. But when you have these inside a pyramid or inside an orgon, whether it be a pyramid or just an orgon, it emphasizes the energy. Okay, this is moving on its own. Now, a lot of people are quite skeptical about pendulums. Now, if you observe it, if you observe the movements, it is actually moving. You can practice it yourself. If you get yourself a pendulum, you can test the energy for your own self and see the energy of how these organs are moving naturally. Now, I'm going to put the pendulum on the side so you see what happens. You can see it has stopped moving. Okay, look, you can watch how still I am, and I'm just going to basically just leave I'm not moving my hands. There's no wind, it's not cold today, it's very, very warm. Well, it's not very warm, but it's quite warm. So you can see, alright, it's moving. So it's showing me that it's moving. It's showing me the energy field of the orgon. Alright? Wow. So now I'm going to move away the orgon. I'm going to move away the orgon to show you the differences. There's a difference. Here's a difference. Remember, crystals are the natural Earth's energy. You put crystals which are organic, which are quartz. You put resin, which is inorganic. You mix it together. You put copper. You put other metal shavings like steel inside an orgonite. You see what happens. The energy is going to transform you naturally as you keep producing those type of energies, as you live around that type of energy. Eventually there's no choice, you have to start feeling that energy naturally within you. That energy is around you constantly, but it depends where you're living. If you're having problems to meditate, I suggest that you go by nature. I suggest you sit down by nature. I suggest you meditate outside, in the park. Find a place. Do it. It's important, trust me, you will feel the benefits if you allow yourself to do it. You have to push yourself to the limit. If you want to live a peaceful life, a much calmer life, do it. There is no other choice. Everyone has to go through it, and everyone will go through it at some point in this life or in your next life, regardless of your belief system. It doesn't matter, because it is going to happen. You have no choice. I work on the behalf of orgonenergy.com. I want everyone to benefit from this wonderful energy that's around us constantly. I want you to go on orgone-energy.com today and check out this energy. It is nature's energy, and you want to go on it because you want to transform yourself into a better person.